Philadelphia, to me, I always say, was my biggest influence. This city and the time of this city when I was here. So when I was here from 65 to 70, the city there was no graffiti, and the buildings seemed to be covered with a black soot. It was a filthy city, and it had a feeling of industry. It had, to me, the most beautiful architecture, row houses that reminded me sort of factory neighborhoods, working neighborhoods. And the streets were narrow, the buildings were all soot covered, the clouds hung low, and it had a beautiful mood. In the atmosphere, there was fear, there was violence, there was despair and sadness, there was a feeling of insanity, and kind of a knowledge of corruption. And this kind of seeped into me with this architecture and made an influence, which I loved, by the way.
It was certainly different from the wide open spaces and fresh air of Spokane and Missoula, I assume, where you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up in the Northwest, a lot of time in the woods, small towns, relatively speaking, and it was real blue skies, picket fence, mowed lawns kind of world with a lot of hope and chrome.